What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big. Absolutely gorgeous day today. Up in the front of my property here. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna do a little trimming on my bushes and all here. As you can see in the background, tarp and all. I had a little bit of work I'm doing out here, sweating a little bit, but I wanted to take a break and talk to you about something I think is pretty important. You know, a lot of people are hitting me up. Let me go over here and sit down. Hang on one second. Let me go over here and sit down. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people are hitting me up, and you know, I hadn't been available for about a month and a half, 2 months. I was taking care of selling one of my other businesses, and people were, you know, when I came back, they're seeing me have success once again in a couple of different programs that I'm involved with. And I'm getting a lot of questions from people that are really frustrated because they're not seeing any traction or success. And they're asking me, Big, how can you get traction so quickly when you have a program or a business that you kind of talk to people and promote? And let me just say first and foremost that any program or product or business that I'm focused on and sharing with people like you is something that I've done due diligence on, I've really vetted, and I truly and passionately believe in that product or service or business. And so that's gonna be the number one thing that you need to focus on first and foremost. You absolutely have to believe in your business. And that's what it comes down to, is it's leadership. I mean, people want to see that you actually believe in the product or service or business that you're promoting, and it all comes down to leadership. I mean, it really doesn't depend on what you're selling. It can be lotions, potions, t-shirts, whatever it may be, but it really comes down to leadership. People are looking to work with, to be close to actually be able to work hand in hand with leaders. And leadership comes from confidence. Leadership comes from the ability of people to know that you're real, to see that the reason you're passionate about the program or product or service or business that you're telling them about is something you truly believe in. And that's what leadership is all about. You can't lead if you're unsure. You can't lead if you're not letting people see you out there by doing things like shooting this video or doing Google Hangouts. And it really comes, again, from confidence, from facing your fear and doing things that you wouldn't normally do. And the way that you gain traction is because people want to do business with you. I've said it time and time before, people don't buy products, people buy people. But in reality, they don't just buy people, they want a relationship with people. They want to know that they're working with someone that is relatable. And so how do I gain traction? That's the question. It's the same way that you can gain traction. You need to make yourself accessible. And when I say accessible, I mean you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to create content. You've got to let people know who you are, whether it be videos or hangouts or posts. You've got to get out of your comfort zone. You've got to take that leadership role. And it doesn't mean that you have to be loud and proud and obnoxious sometimes like Big is. There are leaders out there who are quiet, but they certainly are known because they're putting content out there. You don't have to be a Gary Vee or a Big or anything like that. There are some fantastic leaders out there that do a great job in a very Zen-like manner. In fact, I respect and follow quite a few of them. So to answer your question, if you're asking me that, how do you gain traction so quickly after being away from the game for a little bit? You do it the same way you do anything. First and foremost, you don't think about the product or the money. You think about the end game, which is essentially building more and more people and surrounding and creating more and more relationships. And when you create more relationships, ultimately, guess what? You're going to create more business. So on that note, this is your boy Big. I'm going to get back to doing some of my yard work here. I'm a little behind, and I'll see you on the next friggin' video.